Restrictions on Academic Learning in After-School Programs by Joanne Tseng. On July 2021, a new law called the Double Reduction came out in China. It was also known as the 720 policy, or the opinions on further reducing the burden of homework and after-school training for students in compulsory education. That was released by the General Office of State Council. There were two things they wanted to reduce the burden of heavy homework or assignments, as well as the burden of after-school programs. So why was the change necessary? Well, the government thought Chinese families invested too much in their children's education just to keep them competitive with the society they're living in. This, they found out, have caused a lot of excessive emotional and mental pressure on students as well as parents. Before the implementation of the new law, the government wanted to raise the birth rates and balance out the aging population by easing the one-child policy that was established in 2015. They wanted to encourage families to have 2 or more children and would support them with benefits financially and providing longer maternity leaves. How was this done? Well, the government has wiped out many training centers. They were required to control the duration of class time in remaining centers, and they had to put a lot of limitations on the content being taught. Training centers were also no longer allowed to advertise themselves. Schools are now asked to maintain good classroom order and to improve on their teaching quality. Evaluations and test scores are to be well managed and to control the amount of homework assigned to students. Schools should also avoid giving after-school tutor sessions. Now on to some of the advantages of the double reduction, which includes the overall decrease in student level of anxiety and depression. Students are also now able to spend more time on improving their social and team-building skills. The government also believes that children should spend more time on physical activities, all of which will lead to better employment in the future as they achieve good mental health. Now, not only do students benefit from this, but so do Chinese parents, who are now less stressed and pressured. While there are benefits to the law, there are also downsides to it. For example, children are only allowed to learn a foreign language starting grade 3 and above. With this, we can also see how there's limitations with students who want to expand their knowledge in English or mathematics, especially for those who are interested in these two subjects, since they are mainly banning academic subject-based tutoring. Another challenge we see here is how it leaves students who live in the suburbs with no choice but to continue their demands for extra tutor classes, as the public schools there in rural areas do not offer quality education that is on par with Tier 1 cities, whom all are trying hard to pass the inevitably competitive Gaokao university entrance test. We also see parents with their limitations in the options of extra classes in terms of their choice of teachers and location, because everything is to be learned at school only. So how it really affects us as a kindergarten? Well, there's the additional pressure on schools and teachers to create better and stronger learning content. This may also involve a huge reconstruction of curriculum for the school as a whole. Teachers are also asked to encourage students the right amount of workload without overwhelming them. As a Montessori teacher, it has been a plus for us because it has allowed children to be true Montessorians, as you will see in the following video. Here, as you can see, children are not able to freely choose what they want to learn at school. In my case, I teach children 3 to 6 years of age, and they love art. Here you see children being creative with their Chinese rice dumpling arts and crafts, without being given too many instructions by teachers. We also found that by giving less homework, there was an improvement in sleep and therefore more time to spend on extracurricular activities and time spent with family and friends. Thank you for watching.